Krishna. How are you today?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, please.
Currently I'm a student in Podomoro University on 6th semester, and I've did my first internship in Shangri-La, Oman as a F&B server. So yeah, for me it's a very good experience for me because in my young age, I have been doing such a great opportunity to work in Oman, and I was in charge in a fine dining restaurant in Shahrazad. So yeah, that's all.
What made you interested to apply in our hotel?
Mm, what I heard from my friends and all of my colleagues before, that your hotel Pullman in Jakarta is a very good hotel, especially with a good review from TripAdvisor and every platform. And in a business hotel, I think I can learn something new from your hotel, because before I was working in a resort hotel, so now maybe I can learn and take some opportunities to learn in a business style hotel and to explore everything that I want to learn.
Why did you choose Jakarta? Why you don't want to go back to Oman?
Uh, I think working in the Middle East, uh, I will come back maybe one day, but not for now, because in Middle East it's very hard for us to work there, because we are far from home, our family, friends, and everyone in our town in Indonesia. And working in Middle East, especially in Oman, really tough, because we are working like 15 hours per day, 16 hours, and in the restaurant, especially in the hotel, they have lack of staff. So that's why we work really hard there. And I think, and also from the salary, if you're talking about money, they don't give us a lot of money, but I think from the benefit that we get accommodation, transportation, so that we can cover the salary from that.
I see. I've seen your CV that you are applying in the F&B supervisor. Do you have any experience in that department? May I know what is your job desk in your previous job?
Okay. So in my previous job in Shangri-La, Oman, I was working in fine dining restaurant in Shahrazad, in Al Hussein. So in Shangri-La, they have three hotels: Al Waha, Al Bandar, and Al Hussein. And I was in charge in Al Hussein, the third hotel. And they are the most luxurious hotel in Shangri-La, Oman. So in Shahrazad, they are making a Lebanese, Omanis, and Arabian cuisine. So there were only around 6 staff there, and the restaurant capacity is around 90 packs. And my experience there, I think most of the time we were only working like around 3 staff per day, so we have to cover around 80-70 staff with only 3 staff, and that's really hard. So because we also have to take the beverage drink from the other restaurant, and we have to open the wine also with the sommelier, and also sometimes, due to we are a fine dining restaurant, we have a guridong, so like a special food. And sometimes when the guests order, we have to take the trolley and serve the guests the food. Yeah, so we have to manage the time. I think that's the most important in fine dining restaurant, and you have to work really fast.
In that situation, tell me about the time when you handle a very challenging situation.
Yeah. So one day, while I was working with my manager and with my supervisor and one with of the trainees there, due to high occupancy and due to high season in Oman, especially in Shangri-La, our restaurant is fully booked. And there is one guest, VVIP guest, they order wine, expensive wine. So my manager, by initiative, he took the wine from the bar and he wanted to open the wine in front of the guests. Then, okay, I took the wine for him. Then he brought the wine to the guest table. He bring all the wine opener, and he explained the wine. Because I'm new there, I'm still 1 month or 2 months there. I just have a look how he opened the wine and everything. But when he's opening the wine, I don't know what happened. I think he make a mistake. So the wine cork is break in the middle, and he start panic. He looked left and right. He wanted to search for the supervisor, but he cannot make it. So I come to help him, and I tell him that I can open the wine. I open, and I can open the cork smoothly without any breakage, and I can solve the problem. And after that, I serve the wine to the guests with a wine decanter and everything. Then my manager called me to the back area, and he started to give me some rewards by telling me to go home earlier on that day. And I'm very happy because I never go home like only 9 hours or 10 hours. I've always left the restaurant 15, 13, 14 hours.
I see. So, how about have you make any mistake and how you handle it?
Yeah, mistake. Mostly people make mistake, and for me, yeah, due to my restaurant is a Lebanese restaurant, so a lot of coffee choice of selection, like Omani coffee, Turkish coffee, and any other coffee. So while I was in charge as the beverage runner there, there's one guest ordered me some Turkish coffee. Okay, then I took the order. I go to the infrasis and I put everything, the order that the guest made, and I go to the back area. I make the coffee in the other outlet because we don't have a coffee machine and we don't have keep all the coffee ingredients there. So I bring all the coffee jug, everything, all the cup and saucer. By mistake, rather than I put sugar, I put salt in the coffee cup. That's why. Then when I serve the guests like, I think someone put salt in the coffee rather than sugar. Then I said, really, sir? Then I go back to the back area along with the coffee. Then I tried. Oh, I think I put two spoons of salt rather than sugar, and I make a new coffee for him with a special care, and I give him some compliment dessert by approved my manager. And yeah, I think I can learn from that mistake. I have to be more careful and focus in working.
So the guest is angry or happy after that?
No, the guests, luckily they are a very kind guests, and they just take a joke and they just laugh at me.
And tell me about a time when you were in direct conflict with a peer and how you resolve it.
Yeah, good. There is a plus minus you're working in outside your country, especially Middle East. We work with a lot of peers with a different country culture, and we have to deal with them every day. So there's one day, a girl as a trainee also. She has been working there around 5 months already, but she didn't know the house water of our restaurant. So when the guest ordered to her the house water, he came back to the back area and asked my manager, sir, there's one guest ordered house water. What is house water? Then I came to her and I told her, you have been working here for 5 months and you don't even know our house water. Then he started to angry with me. He started to, you're just a trainee also here. Why you arguing with me? Then I said, yeah, because you have been working here for a long time, 5 months already, and you still don't know about the house water. Then I talked to my manager and I explained him. Then finally at the end we can bonding a good communication back, and yeah, I think that's one of the problem. And also with my supervisor, he's been working as a supervisor for 4 years, but he don't even know how to open a wine. So as a trainee, I feel very bad to him. So I told him, every time he wanted to open a wine, he always told me to open. But that's not a problem because it's also a beneficial thing for me, right? So I can learn to be more expertise in wine opening.
And my last question is, why do you want this job?
Yeah, because F&B server or F&B, yeah, F&B server is my passion. And since my university first semester, I already know that at the end I want to join F&B server and hospitality industry in the future. And I also take a lot of part-time daily worker in hotel in Jakarta, in most of 4 or 5 star hotel, sometimes banquet, and if they need some staff at the high occupancy, I always join them. And um, by finishing my internship before 6 months, I really sure that F&B server is what I am like to do about.
Alright, Krishna, I think that's all for today. I will give you the good news as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Nataliana. How are you today?
Good morning, sir. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. So, first of all, can you please introduce about yourself?
My name is Nataliana. I'm 20 years old and currently I'm studying in Kodomoro University in my 6th semester. I'm majoring hotel business program.
Okay, so what make you interested to joining our hotel?
Well, definitely Marriott is a good brand and Courtyard is a good hotel. It is a legend hotel and also located in a very strategic area which is in Nusa Dua. I also heard from my senior in my previous workplace that Courtyard is a very good hotel. It is also a business and resort hotel. So I would like to try to work in the business hotel.
So, where's your previous place before?
I was working in Ayana Resort and Spa Bali 2 years ago for 6 months.
Okay, so can you please tell me your experience there as a front office, maybe as a frontliner?
I am 6 months in the GRO, but I also learned the front office because it is like a partner in the department. I learned from the very start is about the hotel knowledge. So if the guests ask everything, the GRO and the front office
They should know everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, based on your experience in Ayana, have you ever faced any challenge, a big challenge and you handle the challenge very smoothly?
I think it is when I do the check-in and I do escort the group from the China. It is around 50%. Even our general manager help us by giving the oshibori. So at that time the Chinese guest relation only 2% is in charge. 1% is in charge in the front desk to do the check-in with the other guests, and the other 1% do the check-in with the group. I am assisting the one with the group. So I handle 10 rooms in the left wings, and then the other handle the other room. I have like language.
Okay, language knowledge.
Yes, language knowledge. So I cannot communicate too much with the guests, but I'm only using my gesture, so the guests also can understand what I mean.
Okay. And what did you get from that experience? Any maybe a manager acknowledge your hard work or anything?
My manager is happy because all the guests is get the welcome drink and oshibori well prepared, and they also get into the room on time with their schedule.
What is an oshibori that you mentioned?
It is a cold towel
Okay.
Yes, and we are also using the frangipani oil. It is a Balinese oil.
Okay. And have you ever made a big mistake while you're working there?
Yes, it is my second day of working in Ayana. My manager asked me to escort the guests already. It is Indian guests, and I haven't memorized all the room facilities, uh, room view, and etc. So the guest asked me what is my room view, and then I said his room view is ocean view, but the real is it is not ocean view, it is only hotel view.
Okay.
So 5 minutes later I asked my colleague what is this blah 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 room view, and then at that time I recognized that I give the wrong information. At that time I start to panic, of course, because I give the wrong information, but luckily my colleague helped me to explain to the guests, and the guest is understand.
And they are happy with
Yes.
the information. Okay, so you know, right, in hotel industry we are working with a lot of people, a lot of employee, and maybe they come also from another culture. Maybe Indonesia also they come from Java and Kalimantan and everywhere. Have you met any bad relationship with them, or maybe some crash on them?
I think it is not a really crash, but my senior left me in the night shift. He go for to have some cigarettes, so I am in charge alone at that time. But in the positive way, I can learn to be independent and learn the guest personality more. But it is my first month, so I don't know, I haven't know the hotel information clearly. Yeah,
So yeah,
it is a challenging time for me.
okay. So you have a lot of experience also, yeah, in front office. And for some information maybe, what is the challenging situation working in a front office? Because you're working in front, right? So you are the first person who meet the guests. Is there any challenge or difficulties?
Front office for me, it is the face of the hotel. So when the guests come to the hotel, front office is the first step that the guests will see. The most challenging is if I'm not in a good mood, I need to look still in a good mood and fresh in front of the customer.
Sure. Okay, Nataliana, I've written everything, all your experience, and also I've received your CV very well. And maybe for further information, I will contact you directly through email.
May I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure. Do you have any question?
Do you have career development in the courtyard?
Yeah, that is one of our benefit in Courtyard Hotel. So, as a as an employee here in Courtyard, you have a lot of facilities, beneficial things, and one of them is career development. So while you're working here, we have make some programs with relationship with other third parties, some company, to make a training regarding your department. So front office will call a special person like a certification in front office, F&B server, kitchen, housekeeping, and any other department that regarding to your working place. And also for your career development, I think around next year or next 1.5 year, we are opening a new hotel in Dubai, Courtyard Dubai. So maybe if you are working good enough and you are have a good experience here, maybe we can send you there to the pre-opening team in front office team in Courtyard Dubai. Yeah, so it's a very important thing for you, right? Because you're still young, you still need a lot of experience.
Yes, it is very interesting.
Another question maybe you want to ask?
Can I do cross training there?
Cross training. Cross training, yes, it's possible, but for you to change to another department, I think that's not really possible, yeah, because cross training, like maybe after 6 months you're working, maybe you feel bored in your department, like in front office. We will every 6 months we are having a cross training. So the F&B server will be working in front office like for only about 4 or 5 days, and you as a front office will be working as a server and in the kitchen and housekeeping for 5 days. So it is one of our program also to make all the staff feel happy and feel refreshed again with their new job after the cross training. Because by doing a cross training, the board that comes to your mind regarding to your job will be gone by doing new things and new experience in the other department. So we will for sure doing a cross training, and also we have a really lot of activities regarding our employee. By monthly, we are doing monthly. Also, like all the head of department will be washing the employee car, employee motorcycle in the parking area.
For me, it is a very interesting hotel, and thank you very much for your information about the benefits of the hotel. I'm looking forward for the good news.
Sure, I will let you know as soon as possible, maybe around 1 or 2 weeks soon. Okay, thank you.